Well, welcome to our Facebook forecasting. Hold the elevator here. I'm showing you this evening the parts of the K2 building that few people ever get to see, like the roof and the helicopter pad. And the reason I'm doing that is, well, for two reasons. You get to see the roof and the helicopter pad, and you also get to go outside today, or I get to go outside today and get out of the building. And I hope many of you got outside today and enjoyed maybe one of the best, if not the best day we've had so far this year here in the Portland, Vancouver area, and for that matter throughout most of the Pacific Northwest. Fabulous. Sunshine, daytime high today was 80 degrees. Only the third time we've seen that this year. By the way, there are more 80-degree days in store in the near term, I might add. And I also want to bring you up here and show you some changes we're going to be seeing in our weather pattern. First of all, there's our helicopter pad right down there, and get a little bit of a shot of it. There's the big 2 you can see right there, and over there, that 4, it was kind of painted as a joke years ago because of our sister station KOMO, which is up in Seattle, Channel 4, and occasionally they'd bring their helicopter down here and they'd say, oh, you have to land there. So anyway, there's our helicopter pad. Occasionally you may see the big blue helicopter, Jet Ranger 2 on the pad if you're down here in Portland, in Northeast Portland. Most of the time it's flying out and around the area, but occasionally you may see it land or take off from the building here in downtown. Weather changes now. There you go. Little bit of change taking place in the atmosphere this evening, and you can see it quite clearly out there towards the west-northwest. The fair skies, the warm temperatures we had today, well, they're going to be giving away to that band of clouds out there. That's a marine push now coming in off the Oregon coast. And with that marine push and those westerly winds, instead of seeing daytime highs like we had today, upper 70s and low 80s, expect to see upper 60s and low 70s for tomorrow because of that marine push. Now, plenty of clouds out there. We'll still see some sunshine, but even with that marine push and highs in the 60s and 70s, it's still going to be a nice day. About 4 or 5 degrees above average for this time of the year. And despite those clouds, there's not enough moisture in them to produce any precipitation. So still, a dry day, and for this time of the year, a relatively mild day in store once again for the Portland, Vancouver area, and for most of the Northwest, the exception being the coast may get a little bit of drizzle. Once that marine push moves by, later in the middle of the week, we'll see high pressure rebuild, and towards the latter part of the week and the weekend, we're going to see daytime highs back into the 80s, and in some locations, maybe even the middle 80s. And that means the warmest weather so far for the year is coming by this weekend. And we're going to talk more about that coming up on K2 News at 11. In the meantime, I have to get off the roof and back downstairs to work on that forecast. We'll see you later on.